honestly, in his press conference was sort of asked about it, and he was like, well, yeah, of course we want to win, but the intensity's going to drop when the goal goes, and that's, you know, he's just sort of being honest there. Like Amelia was saying before, like if it's, you know, if the fire's sort of not quite there, then you're not gonna play as well, and that's just the reality of the situation. And he said he's thinking about next season, so we can't moan too much about the players.
Yeah, they actually asked him directly, is it harder to motivate them? And you expect him to go, these are professionals who've got with them, platitude, and he went, yeah. Absolutely it's harder. Which, you know, the more I think about it, is a sort of a protecting mechanism statement in a certain sense, because we might actually end up finishing on just 83 points, which would make Arteta's claim that we won the league, he would have won the league, you know, in every other season or whatever he claimed, vaguely plausible. But look, we're going over old ground to a degree, but there is that thing where I think we've played quite well against Chelsea up to a point. We played quite well against Arsenal for a good swathe of that. But if you're 1-2% off it, and that's all they really are. Then at this level, that takes it out.
Chelsea were going for a European Cup spot. They were putting everything into that, and like Liverpool were told them for that one, and then Chelsea just went up another level because they wanted it more.
It's like pre-season, isn't it?
Saying we didn't want it as much as Chelsea did because we didn't.
Yeah, that's just the reality.
It's like those like pre-season games where the manager gets important. We need to show up. We need to blah blah blah. And it's never quite there. And you end up going, you know what, the first half was okay. When then we made the subs in the second half, who cares? I felt that about Arsenal the other day. Yeah. I'm only judging that game on the first half. Yeah. I thought that was fine. I thought we were really good. Motivation levels were roughly equal. We absolutely tore them apart, and second half doesn't count.
There's injuries to think about as well. I mean, there might even be some instruction from whether it's the manager or the doctors or whatever, saying, look, don't be going full pelt here. Last thing you want is like a big snap of an hamstring just before the season finishes. There's an element of warming the season down a little bit, do you know what I mean? And like if another team wants to really, really push it, then we're just not going to match them.
Yeah, because why? Like, do you know what I mean? There's no medal for beating Brighton on under. There's nothing to.
Or even listening to Arteta trying to get to 86 points and or to get to 89 points or whatever it may be. Like, don't give a shite.
Doesn't change it.
Don't give a shite. Yeah, rather Liverpool just finish the season with no injuries and enjoy ourselves. We're not going to have a big party.
Well, if it
winds him up, then so what?
If you think about the seasons where there's a big international tournament, and then some of your lads actually only get like 2.5 weeks break between the end of the tournament when they have to report to pre-season training and then the next season when they're off it, people go, well, of course, he didn't have a full pre-season. You go, not only have they got a chance of a full pre-season, they've got a chance of a bonus. Not quite 3 weeks, because they're playing a bit of footy.
That's why he's given the holiday now. Have the holiday now, we'll get in a couple of weeks earlier, you know what I mean? And we'll be 10 times more ready.
It's such a rare chance, isn't it, for them all to just enjoy each other's company and relax and stuff like that, because this is the last time this squad's going to be together. We know Trent's leaving. There's probably 2 or 3 more. This is football. You're realistically moving on. Let's say they are down in, let's say Chimikas, and there'll be like 1 more, you know, someone or a younger player or whatever. So this is the last time the squad is sort of all going to be together. But even for the ones who sort of stay, you know, next season, let's all hope we're in the Champions League final, which finishes, you know, which is a week after the Premier League finishes. And then they're all off to the World Cup in America, playing for sort of different countries and stuff like that. Then, as Keo says, sort of coming back late, got that sort of pre-season. This is where I sort of end up with it all, is how often do you get to do this? Like, it is such a, like, it's probably like once in a lifetime opportunity for these players to go, do you know what, we're just going to, like, we've done this amazing thing, we're going to go off and enjoy it.
Yeah, and they absolutely deserve to have that. I think, like, the parade, obviously, like, it's massive for them to have this incredible day where everyone gets to show their love and appreciation for them, but really that day is for us as fans, and it's for people that, especially people that don't necessarily get to go to the ground. Like, it's for us to enjoy and for us to get to feel a part of it.
See the trophy.
Yeah, like, and to make everyone in the city feel like they were a part of this season. And it is for them, but like they're on display and they're having to do the whole thing, whereas this is for them to just get to enjoy being together and having to celebrate this achievement and the time together that has led to this, because it is the end of an era. I know there's going to be exciting stuff to come, but like you say, it will never be like this ever again. So it's nice for them to get to just enjoy that for a while with each other.
I think they get properly pissed on the bus, you know. I got that vibe. There was
the Allison thing where he said he used to have a beer with Jürgen on the way back from Aways. Did you see that? Yeah. There was the Allison Players Tribute thing, which is really nice. I encourage people to read it when he talks about, you know, his life and stuff. But he basically said, like, at away games, Jürgen would come and sit with Ali and they'd have a beer, like, and he said, like,
well, don't let them see, like drinking like that.
No, I think he was quite open with it. But on the way, having a bevy on the way back from a away game. Like, get him on the Cabraco, honestly. Like, you know.
It's like the 80s, isn't it?
Ali's a goalie, maybe they allowed him beer in between games.
I think he was just allowed one because he's fucking boss and he wanted the beer. And Jürgen was having one.